friends, today's story about the 24 years old young man, and his name was Marco. Marco was very restless person, and he was always thought about past and futures. Whenever he thought about past and futures, and that times he felt too bad, and he wasn't able to understand and concentrate in their one work and do something productive in present time, and he found to peace of mind. And one day he heard about the old man, and who was psychologist, and he he was very clever, and not very clever, and he was very wise, and he gave to advice very wisely to any others people that times, any others village people that times they need, and they helps to they help to them to find peace of mind. And when Marco heard that things, and Marco he decided to go and meet him, and finally after completed the journey, and he reached the house, the old man house, and he saw, and the old man sitting the house with calm, and he closed his eyes. And Marco he said, "Grandfather, please help me." And when grandfather heard Marco Marco voice, and he opened the eyes, and he said, "What happened?" And Marco said, and grandfather, I wasn't able to concentrate in my present time. I always thought about past and future thing, and I was worried about and I was worried always about my futures and past, and what I should do. Please suggest me, and please give me some advice. And grandfather he said, "Yes, I will I will help you, and first you have to complete one task." And Marco said, "Yes, whatever task you gave me, I will try to complete." And grandfather first, and grandfather gave to one glass of water to Marco, and he said, "You have to go from here to the um, village end, and again you have to come back from here with one glass of water, and you have to make sure, and you have to think about one thing, and without without spill spill one drops of water. You have to go, and you have to come back with one glass of water." And and that times Marco heard about that types of task, and Marco was surprised, and that times he had no other options, and because he wanted to complete the task, and Marco go and complete Marco went to complete the task, and when he was completed the task, and that times many more things happening, and chil and children are playing, and some people and some shopkeeper, they they shouting, and some people running here and there, and many more things happening, and dog is barking. And when Marco he was complete the task, and that time he He was not focusing to any other things, and he only focused on he only focused on the glass of his hand, and he walked carefully, and after some time he completed the task, and he said, yes, I did it. And grandfather, he said, when you was completed the task, and you see and hear anything? And marco he was and Marco, he said, no, I didn't see anything and I didn't hear anything. And grandfather, he was smiled and said, yes, this is things to um, secret of peace. And this thing you have to find. You was finding outside, and this thing happened in your inside, and please find and go ahead. And when you do something productive and focus way in present time, and everything can't come in your mind. Please focus in your present, and when you focus in your present, your future will be better will be better after some time, because your past never come back. And what you and right now, what do you have? And do you have your present time? And don't do, and you don't have your present past time, and you don't have your present time. You have only you don't have your future time, and you have only your present time. And if you do something productive and wisely and focusfully in your present time, and for that thing, your futures will be better will be better. And Marco, he got understood, and he when he understood, and he come back from home. And that time him and that time Marco was not restless person, and he understand, and he found to peace of mind.